Angles. An angle is formed where two lines intersect. It can be a ray. You know, ray is the one with the arrow. So it is where the two of them intersect. So they intersect at a vertex. If you look at these two, they intersect there at a B, and that will be your vertex. You get the different types of angles. You get the right angle, that is that one, and it's always indicated with a block, and it is 90 degrees. So if you see that block in any sketch and they make that square block, you know it's a perpendicular line, a 90-degree angle. Then you get an acute angle. An acute, it's cute, it's small, it's less than 90 degrees. Then the next angle will be your straight angle. It is 180 degrees. That's your normal straight line that you know, 180 degrees straight angle. Then you get the reflex angle. The reflex angle is bigger than 180. So it's that side and it flexed. It's a reflex angle. Then you get your revolution. It's 360 degrees. So it went right around. It made a revolution there. To name your angles, your name is written with a letter. So when you name your angle, when you name it, remember that your type will be an acute or obtuse or right angle or a straight angle. Your name is written with letters. So it will be angle A, B, C, and then it has that little hoodie up there. Sometimes I type it in a book with angle A, B, C, but then the letter that's in the middle is a vertex. That's the one that they're talking about. So when you get a triangle or something and you don't know which angle they're talking about, it will be the letter that's in the middle. To measure your angles, first look at your angle. Then you look at this one, for example. This is an acute angle. So you know it must be less than 90 degrees. You measure an angle with a protractor. If you look at your protractor has a 0 on that side and a 0 on that side. It has a cross there in the middle or a hole. So it goes from 0 right around to 180 degrees, like with a straight line, it's 180 degrees. And you get a protractor, but you don't use it so often. It's a circle. It will measure 360 degrees revolution. Your vertex, where the two lines intersect, your vertex must be exactly, or the protractor, the cross of the protractor or the hole must be exactly on the vertex. And then one of these two lines, you can decide which one, must be on the line that goes to the 0. So it can be on that line or that line. But first start by putting your cross or the hole of the protractor on the vertex. So if I put it down there, now I can see the line. It's either this line or that line that must be on the 0. In this instance, it can be only that one. Now, mine is skew at this stage, so I make it straight. I make sure it's there. Now, I look at the angle. Hold it there. Now, look, where's your 0? The 0 that starts on the line. That's the reading that you're going to use. So, if you look on this one, it's not on the line, so you won't use this 0. But now, this 0 is on the line, so it's on the inside. So you start from this side, 10, 20, 30. So you go out to that longer line there, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. This one's between 33 and 34. Let's make it 34 degrees. And you write there, this angle, it's an acute angle. Angle ABC, it's 34 degrees. And you can indicate you've measured that angle there. To measure an obtuse angle will be exactly the same one. So when I take my angle, let me draw an obtuse angle here for you. Obtuse, it's huge. Obtuse, more between 90 degrees and 180 degrees. Now I want to measure this angle that side. When I measure this angle on that side, I'll put the hole of my protractor or the cross exactly on the vertex. And now look, where's the 0? If I put it down there, straight down there, now look, oh, that's the only place because there's no line this side. So I put it down that side and make sure it's straight. And I observed it's an obtuse angle, so I know it must be more than 90 degrees. So when I go around, there's my 0. I'll go right around. I pass 90 degrees and I go around, and there is 150, 155, 158 degrees. So this one is 158 degrees. And if you put it on this side and you want to measure around there, then again, on the vertex across, there's my 0. Now my 0 is on the outside. So I go right around, past 90 degrees, around 150, and then it's 158 degrees. The next angle to measure is a reflex angle. There are 2 ways how you can measure a reflex angle. You know that a revolution is 360 degrees. So you can either, and this is easier, is to say, I'm going to measure the opposite angle, this one there. I want to know that one, but my protractor can't go there. I have to turn it. So I'll measure this angle there, and then I subtract it from 360 degrees. So if I measure this angle, I put the cross there exactly on the vertex, and then I see here's my 0 line going that side on the 0 line. And then if I go around, it's an obtuse angle, and it's 140 degrees. So this angle here is 140 degrees, but they indicated that I must measure this angle. So I say 360 degrees minus the 140 degrees, and that gives me 220 degrees. That's one way. The other way is, from there to there is 180 degrees. So you now just measure that angle there. If I measure that angle, I put it down that side, and then I measure there. I put the on the vertex and the 0. I go around, and then it indicates around 40 degrees. So I say 180 for this side there, plus the 40 degrees, and that gives me 220 degrees. And then you get your revolution, that is 360 degrees.